The same way you want to ride a black woman's coattail into the arms of a white woman angel. These white woman angels are reminding your black that you are not the prize during Black Women's We's Free, and we ain't know it yet. Black Women's Juneteenth month. How you doing?
All these diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear. Jessie, VVS, I just turn the water on. Big ol' flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls.
Ton-moi. Ça veut dire, joujoun tit ça. White people get the day off too? Hey, garon kaka messieurs, kaka voye. Ça veut dire, gros joujoun tit ça. The white people are not at work. Why are you not at work? Go back to work. Clock in. Go back to the fields. This day is not for you. Journée ça c'est pas pour lié. If you're white, go to work. Pour qui ça you think you're not supposed to be at work on Juneteenth? C'est pas pour lié. C'est pour black American lié. C'est pour black people seulement. C'est pas pour nous. Go back to work. If you are white people, go back to work. Je dis à travail. I cherche travail pour nous faire. This is not your day. It's not for you. It's for the black Americans. Go back to work. Fais vite.
What's up, guys? It's your sister. Welcome back to my channel. I am your sister, Jessie Woo, and if you're new here, make sure you like, share, subscribe, so you can join the Black Women's Tribe during Black Women's Week's Free, and we ain't know it yet. Black Women's Juneteenth month. It is Juneteenth week, all right? All honor is due to descendants of slaves of this country, the black Americans who built this motherfucking country. How you doing? I want to give reverence, respect, and honor to black Americans specifically. You know, I feel that as a Haitian, you know, Juneteenth is to be celebrated by me as well. But I do understand that there are black Americans who feel like, listen, this is a black American thing. And listen, if that's y'all thing, if you want to gatekeep it, I'm all for that. Just know that me as a Haitian, as your Haitian sister, I am in support of Juneteenth. I'm in support of you guys being honored, what you guys have done in the building of this country, and not getting the reverence that you deserve, not getting the reparations that you deserve. You know, even when you think about Juneteenth, the fact that, you know, the freedom was there and the slaves did not know that, like, it's just really crazy. And just fast forwarding till today, there's so many freedoms that black Americans, black people still don't get to have because of our blackness. And so anyway, happy Juneteenth week. How do you guys celebrate Juneteenth? Like, I would love to know. I feel like when I talk to my black American friends, everyone has their own little traditions. So if you don't mind, please go ahead and drop down in the comments and let me know how you will be celebrating your Juneteenth. I'm supposed to be going to a brunch tomorrow with Ethiopian Airways. They're going to be celebrating Juneteenth, so I'm excited to see how they're going to do it. How y'all been doing? How y'all been doing? Are y'all okay? Are y'all all right? How's your week going? I ain't gonna hold you. It is Monday night. It is 10:30. Do y'all see that? 10:30. I am shooting this at 10:30. I literally got back from Miami. I went to ABFF this past weekend and it was a lot of fun. It was spearheaded by Issa Rae. I mean, what she did with the American Black Film Festival this year, I've never seen. Like, the way she turned that shit all the way to fuck up. It's like, what? Like, her mind, her essence, what she stands for, her brilliance. Like, I'm really in constant awe of Issa Rae, and you know, I've gone to the American Black Film Festival many times, and I've never seen it be this turned up like it was this year. And this was in spite of horrible weather. Like, my man spent 12 hours in the air on Thursday, like, trying to get from Atlanta to Miami. It was ridiculous. And then I left his was on Wednesday. I left on Thursday, and I had a few hiccups, but I was pretty good. Oh my gosh, and Mr. Easter actually did produce an event down to American Black Film Festival. He produced the Uncensored Live Sit Down with Trina, hosted by Chris Spencer. We at Uncensored Live with Trina, produced by my man, that's my motherfucking man. He did that, my man, my motherfucking man. That's right. Let me
people in here watching doing pictures.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all see what the fuck going on. My man did that. My motherfucking man did that. What? Oh, I forgot. Sorry. That's my motherfucking man. The Perfect Match, episode 5 through 7, I believe. Is it? No, episode 4 through 6. There's so much to discuss, but I think y'all already know what I'm gonna focus on, and it's going to be Dom and Tolu. You know, during Black Women's, we's free, but we ain't know it yet. Black Women's Juneteenth month. Watching Dom not only express his deep dislike for a Black woman, but also kind of victimize himself, like use her to victimize himself and his experience in this house, is beyond disgusting and disturbing. And I hope that this man never has a full night's rest for the rest of his life. Like, I hope the ghost of Harriet Tubman, Sojourner Truth, Frederick Douglass, like all the greats, all the ancestors, I hope that they beat his ass in his dreams. Because how dare you go out of your way to not only victimize yourself at her expense, but to watch him be so extremely mean to her, unwarranted. Like, if I could slap this motherfucker through the screen, I would. Like, it just was beyond off-putting. Just beyond off-putting. Like, him realizing that he's just not... Him realizing that he just was not the prize for any of the white women in the house sent him in such a downward spiral. And it's crazy that his only option was to beat up on a Black woman. The same Black woman whose coattail he rode into the house in aspirations while aspiring to get to the white women's. And while he was aspiring to get to the Coretta Scotts, it is not Tolu's fault that you are not the prize. It is not Tolu's fault that none of those women, including Alara, like none of the white women really wanted you. It is not her fault that you are really fucking dumb. You're pathetic. And aside from your skin tone that is alluring to white women and your muscles that's always alluring to and your muscles that are also alluring to white women and their white ancestors, you bring nothing, Dom. Like, your personality is a shit bag. It's like what Tolu said. It's like shit in a bag. You have no personality. You're not witty. You're not funny. Honestly, you're not great to look at. You're pathetic. You lack conversation. Your voice is annoying. You can't dress. Like, you're not chivalrous unless you are panting after a white woman. You're just a waste of space. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. Okay? You are a waste of motherfucking space. And how dare you try to blame this Black woman for your experience in the house? I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but this man really just pissed me off. Like, pissed me beyond off. But let's go ahead and get into the review, child. So episode 4 starts off with Dom gunning for Alara. And this is just like so awkward because Alara's coupled up with Steven, and Steven has been putting his best foot forward. Like, Steven is rubbing Alara's feet. He's getting her flowers. He's doing all these things for her that is so crazy to me, because when he was with Zan, he was telling Zan that she was the best connection he had in the house. But then once he got to Alara, he was like, yeah, no, she the best connection. Like, she the real best connection that he's had in the house. But anyway, you have Dom and Alara who are speaking, and it's just really, really awkward.
I'm like, I've had like Harry Potter nails. Like, I had like 9 3/4 on here with like
Oh my
Slytherins.
god, that is so sick!
What house are you?
Oh, which one are you?
We'll say on 3.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Slytherin. You're Gryffindor. What the hell?
Why? Slytherin's bad people.
Slytherin is the shit.
I'm sorry, but y'all bonding over Harry Potter. That it's not giving she gonna give you the draws. It's not giving she gonna move her panties to the side for you, baby. It's just not giving that. Hey, whoa, hey, it's not giving that. Hey, whoa. Dom, you're just not it. Now, Alara did go on to mention Tolu and how, you know, gorgeous Tolu is. And Dom's like, yeah, you know, she's definitely gorgeous, but I want to pursue other things. I want to explore other things. So Steven is still playing the field. He's still coupled up with Zan, but he really wants to make a move for Alara. And he basically tells Zan, listen, like, I want to make this move over here for Alara. And Zan is like, well, damn, what would it take for us to couple up? Like, I thought, like, you said that I was your match and all these things. He's like, well, yeah, you know, like, but I still want to give this other girl a try. It doesn't mean I'm gonna, you know, go there permanently. It doesn't mean that you're not my best match. It's just I want to give this other thing a chance. Whole time, he really just wants to be with Alara, point blank, period. And so he goes and tries to make a move for Alara. But in the meantime, Alara is pressing Dom to choose her. It is men's night, and men are the one who are basically picking their mates. While she's pressuring Dom to choose her, you have Tolu just like off to the side, kind of waiting to see what Dom is gonna do, if he's gonna pick her. And I really want to give Tolu the benefit of the doubt. Like, okay, my sister, this is her strategy. Her strategy is to be loyal, right? But that's just not a good strategy, sis. And it makes you look like a pick me, pick me, pick me. Like, I don't know. It's like, am I being too hard on her? Because I'm just trying to get into Tolu's mind. But it's like she's really interested in Dom, and I just have not seen Dom really show any real interest in her. So I'm not getting why she's not trying to make a move for the next dude instead of waiting around for Dom. Meanwhile, you have Steven who goes ahead and he makes his move for Alara. He picks Alara. Alara couples up with his ass.
Like, I've given you your space.
Yeah.
You've explored. So I guess I'm kind of just waiting to know what the decision is. Like, is it no? Is it yes? I don't want to just be sitting there. You know what I mean? So I just kind of want to know where your head is at.
I talked to Laura. It was a good conversation.
I heard. She has quite the laugh.
It was cool. It was fun. And it was like something new, and this is something new too, and it's like two new things at the same time.
I just feel like, I don't know, Dom, you're such a sweet, genuine man. And the connection that I felt on our first date, it just felt like it was electric for me. And I love just like genuinely feeling really happy and like vibrating. I'm just like, I just want to see where this goes. I mean, we had an explosive first day. I just can't stop thinking about how great our first day went. I know that he's a great guy. I'm just hoping that he's willing to be a great guy for me.
I feel like we get on. You're absolutely stunning, and like I think I would be doing a disservice to myself, but like to us to not explore that further. So, what, you know Ashley? Okay. Damn.
I'm cringing for so many reasons. Obviously, he matched with Tolu because Steven got Alara. So he took too long to get to her, but that's really who he wanted. And so now he's going for the woman who is just there. And when I'm looking at Tolu, and Tolu's like, we had an explosive first date. I don't know, when I go back to their date, it was cute, but what was explosive about it? Y'all, like, what is an explosive date to y'all? Maybe because they're in this house, the experience is gonna be different, but maybe y'all can drop down in the comments and let me know what an explosive date is to y'all. Because during Black Women's Week's Free, and we ain't know yet, Black Women's Juneteenth month, a couple giggles here and there, that's not an explosive first date to me. Like, y'all didn't hold hands, y'all didn't kiss. I'm not saying that you should on a first date, but nothing explosive happened. It was conversation. It was Tolu expressing more interest in him than he expressed in her. So I'm trying to see where the explosions was at. I'm not seeing no fire. I'm not seeing nothing burning up. I don't see nothing burning up. Burning up. I don't see nothing exploding. I don't see nothing exploding. Okay, so I'm a little confused. Anyway, y'all, so they have this challenge. All right, so let's get to the challenge. So the challenge for this episode was Truth or Dare. And my goodness, it was a lot of shit going on. We find out that Chris used to be a Chippendales dancer. Okay, what is going on? We also found out that Jessica got engaged to somebody because they had money. I mean, are we surprised? Are we surprised? We're not surprised. We are not surprised. And like she said, why would I be with somebody who's not rich? Why would I want to be with somebody who's not wealthier than me? I need somebody who has money so that they can give me the life that I want. Amen. Amen, somebody. I still think that you are a Netflix plant, but Jessica be having them little one-liners. And I dig that. Next, we found out that Alara likes to sniff underwear. She never clarified whether it was her own underwear or whether it was other people's underwear. She didn't clarify whether it was clean underwear, dirty underwear, musty underwear. Is it swim underwear? Is it brief boxers, thongs? Like what kind of people do these people be? These be the same people that's replacing showers with full body deodorants. Are y'all, just a side note, are y'all out here replacing showers with full body deodorants? Because now I'm seeing full body deodorant commercials every 5 minutes. We already know there's a certain part of the population who don't like to shower. Y'all don't like to wash y'all legs. Y'all don't like to wash y'all feet. Y'all don't like to wash y'all. We found out y'all don't like to wash y'all hands during the panoramic. And now y'all are not even bothering to shower. Y'all just spraying deodorant and just taking y'all ass outside. And this is why we will never get rid of viruses. We will never get rid of nothing. Because y'all are disgusting. Yes, white people, I'm talking to y'all. I'm talking to the avocado toast people. Yes, y'all. Y'all nasty as hell, and I'm so tired. During Black Women's Week's Free, and we ain't know it yet, but I'm gonna need you white people to shower. It is very disgusting to walk. The other day I was down to Publix. I'm in the produce section. Why am I smelling onions? Why am I smelling like, I'm like, who is cutting? I don't see nobody slicing and dicing no onions nowhere. Motherfuckers walking around just spraying full body deodorant. Y'all not showering. That is disgusting. Y'all, I want y'all in jail. You know, while I be saying, unplug the microphone, and go to war. You motherfuckers that don't be showering, I want y'all to go to war. I know like, yeah, go fight for your country. Since y'all like showering, they don't be showering when they be down to war. Take y'all ass down to the front line since y'all like to shower. With y'all nasty asses. I'm so damn tired of y'all. It be you pink-toed people that be doing that bullshit. Take your ass in the shower. A shower is 5 to 10 minutes long. It's not that hard. Okay? You are not going to lose your entire day by taking a shower. It is not a crime to take a shower. Please. What did water do to y'all? C'est vrai, oui, je ne comprends. Ça nous gagne pas les bien comme ça. Eh? All right. What else did we find out? We found out that Steven had a cage that he used to put women in. Hey. What kind of women was Steven putting in these cages during Black Women's We's Free and we ain't know it yet, Black Women's Juneteenth month? Somebody got to clear that up for me. Somebody got to clear that up for me, Steven. What kind of women were you putting in cages, Steven? Huh? We ain't just gonna brush by that shit right there. Caging women during these socially conscious times? During these Handmaid's Tales times? During these Gilead times? Hey, what's that about on me? What else? We found out that I think they said Harry got paid $100,000 to do OnlyFans. I'm not surprised. Tolu talked about the fact that she dated somebody for 2 years and found out he was married on Thanksgiving when his wife called her. My Lord. You know, you would think with those types of experiences, my sister would just be a little more wide-eyed, a little more like alert. Just alert in this experience. So anyway, Tolu and Dom win the challenge. So by winning the challenge, they get to go ahead and go on a date. So Tolu's very excited to go on this date. It is a cooking date. And literally, once they're done cooking, they get a chance to sit down. This is what Dom says to Tolu.
Congratulations. First W.
My first time in the boardroom too. I'm really excited about it.
So if we go in there and there's guys in there, like you wouldn't want to explore.
No, if I'm being honest with you, I do care about you. But at the end of the day, it's a joint decision.
It's like, I think when you go into that boardroom, it's like you have to think like about yourself always. So I think if there's guys in there, I think you should also take into consideration like putting yourself on date and exploring something else.
Are you kidding me? It's giving personality shift, like a full 180.
I am a loyal person. That did hinder me, but that's something I want as well, and I think everybody should.
I feel like I'm played. Like, I truly feel like this man has fooled me.
Do y'all feel like Dom played and fooled Tolu? Or do you guys feel that Tolu saw what she wanted to see in Dom? I ask that because in my personal opinion, I see both, right? But mostly I see Tolu seeing what she wanted to see in this man. From the jump, he never expressed interest in you. We don't have one clip where this man is saying how much he likes you, how much he could see you guys in a relationship together on the outside. We don't see him talking about how attractive you are. Like, yes, he's saying you're stunning because everybody else in the house is saying that. Harry literally had to tell him, Tolu, take Tolu serious. Harry had to tell him this. And then that's when, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, right. No, yeah, she is stunning. Yeah, you know, she. He hasn't made a move on you. He hasn't tried to kiss you, hug you, caress you. We don't really see much footage of you guys from your room, which tells me that nothing was going on in that room. Usually, if something is getting in, if somebody getting it in their room, even if they're just hugged up, we're gonna see that. We saw nothing from y'all. Nothing. Okay? He rode your coattail into the house. And he was hoping to ride your black ass coattail into the house during Black Women's We's Free, and we ain't know it yet, Black Women's Juneteenth month. He was willing to ride your black coattail into the arms of a white angel, okay? Into the arms of a white women's angel, okay? Far away from you, okay? What were you not seeing? What were you not seeing? At the same time, his demeanor is totally different. Totally different. And I mean, I could see his demeanor change from when he didn't get Alara. He just wanted to match what Tolu wants, and that be it. And him get to Alara and get to whatever other white women he could get to. He was not interested in Tolu, okay? But you could definitely see his demeanor totally change. And I don't know. That, in a sense, I do feel like he played her because he did act as if, you know, he was somewhat there for her, although I never really saw him express real interest. But he did kind of give nice guy, and then that just totally flipped. It totally flipped. So anyway, we fast forward to them going to the boardroom. Meanwhile, while they're having their date, we see Steven, who cooks for Alara. You know, they didn't win the challenge, but he cooks for her. Like, he puts candlelight by their dinner. And it was really funny to me seeing the contrast between Steven and Dom. And you could see how Alara's like, yeah, although Dom is my typical type, I usually go for the black man. I'm a young black man, doing all I can. Girl, protect me. I don't want to live. That's usually Alara's type. But Steven, the way he's treating her is swaying her towards Steven even more. And again, it's interesting to see the contrast because Dom's, yeah, you know, I'm interested in you, and yeah, you know, Harry Potter, but he's not doing anything. Even to the girl that he's interested in, Dom is not bringing nothing to the table. He really just thinks his height and his muscles really are it. And it's like, baby, you're not a prize. You're not a prize at all. And these white girls are reminding you of that shit. This is the second season white women have reminded you that you are not their prize. The same way you want to ride a black woman's coattail into the arms of a white woman angel. These white woman angels are reminding your black ass that you are not the prize during Black Women's We's Free, and we ain't know it yet, Black Women's Juneteenth. How you doing? So let's go into the boardroom because, baby, this boardroom scene to me was horrendous. Like, honestly, I wanted to slap the fuck out of Dom. Like, because honestly, like, I wanted to reach into my TV and strangle this man for talking to this woman like this.
All right. Who do you want to look at first?
When I'm looking at all of the couples down here, Harry and Jess, they're new, but just seeing them interact in the house, like I can tell that the sparks are there. And I really want to give them the chance and the opportunity to explore their connection. Same with Steven and Alara.
Like, you can visibly see how fucking annoyed he is. Like, all she's just talking about is just like the connections that already are in the house and how she feels about just certain couples. And it's like, he's just like fucking annoyed. Like the deep sighs, the rolling of the eyes. It's like, damn. Like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
Like, he just planned this beautiful date for her last night. I can see that he's putting in a lot of effort, and she seems to really like him. So I just want them to continue to explore their connection.
He's upset because he definitely wanted her to throw a wrench between Steven and Alara. Like, he really wanted that. But it's like, even if Tolu did that, it wasn't going to work for you. It just was like, it wasn't going to work for you. She don't want you. She's not going to go for the dude, yeah, and Harry Potter. She's not going to leave the dude who's massaging her feet, clipping her toenails, changing her nail polish, cooking her dinner, catching deer, cooking the dinner, catching deer, catching all types of wildlife animal, cooking the animal, killing the animal in her face, cooking the animal, and making her dinner and all that shit. She not gonna leave that caveman ass nigga for you talking about Harry Potter. What house are you? What the fuck? It's not given she was gonna choose you. Okay?
There's nothing going on with Elise and Chris. This is the only friendship couple in the house right now. And I think that the best option would be to find someone to match with Elise. I know it's really crappy to walk around and see essentially like your ex with his new girl. So I think it would be better overall for Harry to feel like, okay, I don't have to worry about kind of tiptoeing around Elise's feelings because she's with somebody that's, giving
I don't think Harry's worried about tiptoeing around anyone's feelings. But you seem pretty dead on Elise going on a date. Pleases your friend. Put your friend on the best day possible.
Right, cool. So now I feel like a Nigel.
My lord.
Got to handle.
Like, he's just so fucking cold. He's like, bitch, when are you going on a fucking date? I'm tired. That's really what he wanted to tell. That's really what he wanted to tell Tolu. And I was waiting for him to say something just close to that so she could slap the fuck out his ass. Well, I would have. Maybe security would have to get security. Because, baby, I would have slapped the taste out your ass for talking to me like that. Period. Pussy ass nigga.
I remember seeing his season. He was very much a playboy. So, as fine as Nigel is, I don't know. That is one of my beige flags. It's being drunk too hard to handle.
Trevor?
Trevor's criminal is fine. So, that lets me know that he's ready for a genuine connection. So am I. This is really hard. Can you see how she looks next to Justin? I think they look cute. It's giving young, hot, and fun vibes, energy.
For sure.
I kind of want to lock this in. Do you have any thoughts? No? Cool. All right, let's lock them in.
What do you guys think is going on today? What if
I tried to handle this the best way I could and be open.
Interesting.
there is possibility for you, young Skywalker?
I want to say, I tried to handle this the best way I could and be open, communicate with you, transparent on our date, and I want you to find your match. I want you to be happy. There's some sort of tension. I don't know if you're upset at me, but I want this for you.
In regards to tension,
like, he wants her to go on a fucking date. He does not want her thinking that they can match up again. Like, he is fed the fuck up. And you could see it in how he's speaking to her. And it's really pissing me off. For real, for real.
I feel like the vibes, like it is like a rocket with no fuel falling from the sky. How does one go from being this joyous, charismatic, funny individual on the first date, then that's what I'm talking about. I feel as though it's
it didn't work out.
Dude,
the first date
I
happened.
promise you, promise you, I'm not hurt that it didn't work out. My whole thing is, I feel like I've been played from the jump. You came in with this energy, cool. It was a great vibe, and then it went from 100 to 0. If you had given me that 0 from the first date, I promise you, it would not have been a match on the first night. I would have been happy to stay with Izzy and see what connection could have grown after that, because at the end of the day, at least he tried.
I did. I wanted this to work. I wanted to try.
I think you did.
No.
I think you wanted to come into the house. I think you wanted to rewrite the narrative. You don't want to do the same thing that you did before. I feel like you're just very jaded, and I feel as though if that's
no, girl, that's not it. He don't like black women, girl. That's not it. He don't like black women. Dom does not like black women. That is not his preference. Point blank, period. I'm glad that she ate his ass up like this in the boardroom, but I was waiting for her to say, I feel that you are not attracted to black women. Point blank, period. Now, I don't know if maybe the Netflix people, maybe she said it and the Netflix people took it out, but something tells me she probably said it and they took it out because they don't want no race wars, but it is what it is. Dom and his exposed belly button don't like black women. Point blank, period. He is not attracted to black women. He's not trying to be with a black woman. He does not want to be with nobody black. Period. Period. Period, 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 period. I want to ask y'all, do y'all feel like Dom stole Tolu's experience or ruined her experience the way she just said? I think she said stole my experience. I don't know. Again, I feel like Tolu really saw a lot of what she wanted to see, but I agree with her when she says their first date, he was joyous, he was bubbly, he was fun. Like, he did present himself a certain way on their first date. And once they got into the house, it was like a bait and switch because he did not really want to be with her. And I agree with her that if he would have just kept it a buck, she could have explored Izzy or another connection. But girl, Izzy is not the work of the Lord for you either. But I definitely agree with her when it comes to Dom. Let me know what you guys think. Episode 5. So we start with episode 5 with Tolu actually going on a date. And she went on a date with Jake, who was on the first season of The Ultimatum. I wasn't really excited to see her go on a date with Jake. You know, but she was on a date very optimistic. You know, she looking for a husband. As she let him know, I'm looking for my husband. Well, did she tell him? Did she say that in her confessional? I think she said it in her confessional. But she's like, listen, after getting shit in a box with Dom, I'm ready to, you know, turn a new leaf and find my perfect match. But I didn't really like Jake. Elise goes on a date with Justin, and I believe Justin was on Dating and Related or Surviving Paradise or something like that. They hit it off very, very well. As soon as they get back into the house, you have Elise and Justin who still stay connected somewhat, but Jake immediately is looking at the other women's. And it just was so whack to me. It's just so whack to me how these black men will ride the coattails of a black woman, but then go into this house looking for pink feet. It's just really ridiculous. And it's like, I have nothing against the white women's. It's just seeing black men be so dismissive to black women. I don't know. I'm just fucking over it. I'm fucking over it. All right, so they're back in the house, and the housemates decide to do a truth or dare game. And, you know, people are kissing, people are getting it in, people have, you know, people are revealing certain things, and it's cool. But then all of a sudden, Chris makes a move for Tolu. And I remember in the last episode, I kind of forgot to mention this, but I remember him expressing that, you know, he actually found her very attractive. I think he expressed it to Alara. And so seeing him make a bold move towards her during this Truth or Dare game was crazy, but also very satisfying. Tolu dares Chris to lap dance the girl that he fancies the most in the house. And this is what happens.
That you fancy the most in this villa?
All right, well, get in that seat over there.
That was quite the process.
I didn't want to bring Axel back into this. You know, I didn't want to bring him back into my life. I can see.
Oh! Y'all see Jake? Baby! Jake don't know what the fuck is going on. Bitch, Jake don't know what the fuck going on. Jake from State Farm is just sitting there just, I don't know what the fuck going on. Chris comes back for seconds. He's like, girl, since you dared me, I got to dare you. I know that's right. You better give her 50 Shades of Grey. Chris gives me very Chippendale's 50 Shades of Grey, bitch. He gives me, bitch, I will suck your pussy while sucking your toes at the same damn time. At the same damn time, my pussy and my toes? Bitch, at the same damn time. He gives that. And so does my man, just in case he watching this video. Hey, boo. Hey, Mr. Easter. Love you. Whoo.
Tolu, I dare you to sit on my lap and kiss me.
Oh my God, yes,
Not dog sweating.
yeah, baby.
Oh! Oh! Bitch, Chris came to motherfucking play. Chris said, I don't know what the fuck y'all doing, but I came to motherfucking play, bitch. Chris said, I don't know what the fuck y'all puss-ass niggas doing. Well, they ain't niggas, but I don't know what y'all puss-ass non-niggas is doing, but during Black Women's, we's free, and we ain't know it yet. Black Women's Juneteenth month, I'm gonna rub up on a Black Women's, okay? My name is not Dawn, bitch. I love Black Women's, okay? I'm interested in Black Women's, okay? He came to play, period. So upon this truth or dare moment, you have Jake who, you know, advances towards Tolu, and he's basically like, you know, I mean, I see you and Chris getting it in or whatever, but it's like, if he was really interested in you, why weren't you guys matched already? He's obviously doing what he's doing to stay in the game. And she's looking at him like, okay, so Jake from State Farm, what the fuck you finna do to stay in the game? Because it's a game. So what types of games being played over here? Are you trying to play the game or not? So, li bal vibe, okay? Yeah, well, bal vibe. So you have Jake who's teetering from this woman to that woman. None of the women were interested. Nobody matched with Jake. So that was that. Micah was in Justin's face. Justin was the guy that Elise went on a date with. And I thought that was kind of weird. I feel like she's constantly gunning for Elise. Like when Elise was coupled up with Harry, she was the one who brought Jess in. And it's like every time Elise matches up with something, every time Elise matches up with a guy, it just feels like Micah guns for that guy. I don't know what it is. I think maybe it's just the game that she's playing. I want to say, you know what? Micah is playing a gutsy game, but it's actually coming off weird now. Like, it's kind of fucking weird. Like, what is your obsession with Elise? Now, while she does this, Kaz is somewhere staying loyal, like, hey, you know, pick me. And Kaz is unfortunately under the Jonathan Luther King Major's spell. He's just very loyal to white women. I don't get it. Like, and Micah don't be bringing, like, I don't see him and Micah really doing much in the villa. I don't see much fun conversation between, I don't see a fire sparking between them. It's very clear she's just keeping him close because she hasn't been able to land anybody else. And also, like, he's been loyal to her. So, I mean, I guess that's smart on her part, but it's like, Kaz, I'm gonna need you to shake this Taylor Swift bitch, and mind you, I like the game that Micah's been playing. Don't get me wrong, but let's go ahead and let Taylor, like, have her shake it off, oh, I need you to shake it off, oh, you know, I need you to shake off that spirit of Jonathan Luther King Majors that you're under, okay? All right, okay. But anyway, he goes and he confronts Micah about her being in Justin's face. And they match, okay? There's that. So now we have Dom that goes on this tangent. And it's clear that he's going off on this tangent because he sees how Chris made a bold move for Tolu, so he can't fall back on her. Meanwhile, all the other girls that he has approached is basically told him no. Like, he approached Elise, and Elise is like, yo, we haven't spoken at all while you've been in this villa, so, you know, no, I'm not interested. Mind you, she does this, and she hasn't matched with anybody yet. She's still, like, working on whoever she's gonna match. But she's like, yeah, no, but she's like, yeah, no. It's really clear that you're just, like, no, you're just doing this out of desperation. Bye. And mind you, this happens after Dom made a strong, bold move for her, but she's like, yeah. She kind of gives him vibes like she might give him a chance, but she doesn't.
It's obviously, I get on with Stella so well. You miss it.
It's my main thing. And we just clicked.
Been good. How are you?
I'm feeling alright. Pretty chill. I just wanted to pull you aside and just let you know, like, from the first day, it's like, the minute I saw you, I was like, that's like, like, we clicked automatically.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And you like Harry Potter. You're a fashion designer, like fashion.
Yeah.
You're like Harry Potter. You know, we clicked immediately. You're like Harry Potter.
What? This is a grown-ass man. A grown-ass man.
You're like Harry Potter.
What?
my number one priority. Like, that's my main thing. And we just hit it off. But there was a concept of like, I don't want to upset Tolu. I don't want to step on anyone's toes.
Yeah,
you know
but
what I mean?
But
then I miss out on these opportunities, and like I want to find.
You didn't want to upset Tolu. Somebody please rewind it. Like, I saw the show. I've been watching the show, sir. Every time you made a move for Alara, you waited too long. You waited literally too long. And then when you made moves for other women, they didn't want you. This ain't had nothing to do with Tolu. You actually weren't even nice to Tolu post the first night that you were in the house. Let's just be for real. So using Tolu as your crush and your excuse, absolutely the fuck not. Absolutely the fuck not. Anyway, he gives her this sob-ass story. She kind of gives her, you know, a lending ear, but she turns around and she matches with Steven, point blank period. And then we're led to this tangent that Dom has.
Laura, and now my options are obviously very like limited.
Wait, where's Elise?
Oh shit.
You got Harry like, where's Elise? Go find Elise. Like, Harry is like trying to help him find who the next girl gonna be, and Elise told him no.
Bo.
I know.
And I'm not.
And I had shooting his shot, saying I'm his type, but I kind of just feel like he's speaking to me to stay in the house. I'm never second option.
Period.
Instead, how disrespectful am I? I have like only one button. You guys have arms. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
Let me see like a muscle flex.
It's gonna give.
Wow. Let me see. Let me switch you up. All right, flex. Like dirt.
Get to know you as a person, and like we do get on really well. So
Yeah.
it can only go up from here.
Yeah.
Would you like to give me lunch tonight?
Absolutely.
Period. Period. We love to see it. We love to see it. We love to see it. Tolu is just too gorgeous to be anybody's second option and to accept the way that Dom was treating her. Absolutely not, girl. Like, you are the prize. Tolu, if you ever come across this video, bitch, you are the motherfucking prize. And you my Nigerian sister. Hey, she's my sister. Hey, girl, you are my sister, okay? I'm gonna need you to act like you are Jollof, okay? Ghanaian Jollof, though. I don't fuck with that Nigerian Jollof. Y'all should be too spicy. But that's another conversation for another day. Please don't come in my comments trying to attack me during Black Women's. We's free and we ain't know yet Black Women's Juneteenth month. We supposed to be all united. It's lift every voice and sing Black Women's month. Don't come in here and attack me about that shit. Nigerian Jollof is too damn spicy. I said what the fuck I said. Ndi samedi ebim fini we. Ndi samedi ebim fini. Ndi samedi ebim fini. Okay? Okay.
You want to talk? Are you okay?
Here's where I stand right now. I thought it was gonna be different, and I got the same result. Tried to be the good guy, didn't work out in my favor. That's always how you want it to go. Went to the boardroom, got torn apart. And in terms of like, I tried to do things the right way. I was not shamed. I did what I was supposed to do. We're good.
At the end of the day, like, you here because you want to find someone and find your perfect match. It's something worth fighting for.
Everyone's so genuine. Why did you come here?
Oh. What?
No, I'm not. No, you're not catching strays.
That someone and find your perfect match. It's
Bitch,
something
hold on.
worth fighting for.
Everyone's so genuine. Why did you come here?
Oh. What?
No, I'm not. No, you're not catching strays.
That sounded like a stray.
No. It didn't sound like a headshot.
What is
It didn't
that?
sound like a. It didn't sound like a headshot.
What did you
But I'm
mean by
just
that?
sick of like.
No. We're not gonna go through.
No, I'm not coasting right over there.
Why would he? Why are you saying?
No, I'm not saying him. I'm not saying him alone. It's just that, like, this whole thing, this whole like situation.
Good job.
Bitch, this is what it looks like when a bitch is at the end of the motherfucking road and they ain't got nothing else to lose. Now, here's the thing. Dom ain't shit. Dom ain't shit. His whole, I was trying to be the good guy and look what it cost me. You weren't being the good guy. You know, lying to a girl and leading her on to believe that you're actually attracted to her or that you're actually interested in her. You know, portraying yourself to be joyous and really, you know, excited about her, that's not you being the good guy. You were lying. You were fucking lying, and you were doing what you were doing to get by, period. So you're not the good guy, and I don't like the way he's using Tolu as an excuse for where he ended up. You ended up where you ended up because nobody wants you. Don't nobody want you. Tolu was the only person choosing you. Tolu was the only person choosing you. There was never any other girl fighting to choose you. Nobody was choosing you. You're not a prize. You ashy as fuck. You ain't got no personality. You dry as fuck. You whack, you corny. You dress like a motherfucking beetle. Like literally. I don't get the outfits. Like you're just not it. And you're actually not a nice person. You're only nice to white women. You're not nice to black women. Literally, like you had another chance in this house and you did the same shit. You didn't come different. You were the same black women hater that you were the last season. And it's embarrassing. It was very satisfying watching your ashy ass get the fuck out of the house. But was he lying about Harry though? He ain't shit for doing that. And it's like he's going out of his way to be an ain't shit person by throwing Harry under the bus like that. But was he lying though? Let's be for real. Was he lying though? And then he basically served Harry his next like tactic on a platter, because then you have Harry crying in his room and Jessica coming to the rescue and being worried about him. Oh my God, I'm so sorry about what you're going through. Anyway, I was really happy to see Dom staying alive, dressing ass, walk the fuck out of the villa along with Jake from State Farm. Y'all is two weak ass, whack ass niggas. Please be the fuck gone. I just couldn't do it.
I'm not gonna cry about it. I'm not a dom.
Lord. So episode 6, you have the episode starts off with Harry crying in his room and Jessica consoling him. I really don't give a fuck. Nothing about Jessica and Harry is genuine to me. It is clear that they are both Netflix plants. Francesca was a Netflix plant. Harry is a Netflix plant. Jessica is a Netflix plant. So it is very clear as to why they placed Harry and Jessica together. Jessica ain't going nowhere, okay? They're gonna ride him, Francesca to the wolves. I think Francesca's done with her Netflix journey because I think she's pregnant and she's married now. But yeah, it's just so clear. It's clear as day. There's nothing genuine about that relationship. So I really don't give a fuck about nothing they got going on. All right, so there's a challenge. And for the competitive challenge, you have Alara and Steven who win. They go into the boardroom. They send Kaz on a date. And they send Chris on a date. So they sent Kaz on a date with a brunette white girl. I think she's from Too Hot to Handle, I believe. Then they sent Chris on a date with Melinda, who's also from Too Hot to Handle, but I think she also hosted the Dated and Related show that he was on. And was it me or just Melinda came on a little too strong during her and Chris's date? I'm all for flirty energy, but she basically like put her pussy on a platter for this man, and I think it just was too much. Like, just too much. Maybe I'm being hard on her. I don't know, but I think Melinda is very beautiful. She has a great personality, but I think my sister got a hot pocket. It's like, I need you to take your hot pocket out the microwave and let that shit cool down. Cool it down. Cool it down. Ooh, slow it down. Like, slow it down, sis. It just was too much.
That.
What up? We can do it right
It's
here.
a pussy.
Aww.
I wasn't talking about the cat.
You said that's a pussy.
Yeah. Hey, pussy.
I thought you just scared her.
No, he just like trying to like contemplate whether he want all this or not.
So you like the party?
I love a good party. I'm excited to have fun.
Yeah. What makes you love the party?
I always get what I want. So would you?
Am I being too hard on Melinda? I think she just was doing too much. Like, it just was like, girl, you fine as hell. You got a great personality. Just let him come on to you a little bit. It's just, you know, pussy. Here go the pussy. My God, just pussy. We just saying pussy to the white man, just like that. Pussy, come get the pussy. Like, come on now. Anyway, Holly come in the house and the girls are shaking. Especially Micah. Micah was fucking shaking because her and Holly had the same dress on. You know, Kaz was on a date with Holly and, you know, his date went great.
We're just ready to straight off.
Yeah, baby, I feel better like this.
I'm Holly, I'm 24, and the last time you saw me was season 3 of Too Hot to Handle.
Y'all not about to convince me that lady's 20. So you mean to tell me I'm 10 years older than this lady? Why do y'all faces be so hard? Sa nou gen figi nou di kon sa ti moun. Sa nou gen figi nou di kon sa, mes amis. Figi nou di. Like, I ain't gonna argue with nobody. Okay. So I'm 10 years older than this girl. Anyway, she on a date with Kaz. Kaz is losing his damn mind. He's saying that that's her. He's like, man, this is actually my type, for real, for real. And, you know, again, Kaz, Jonathan Luther King Majors is just wrapped up. I don't know. We really got to shake the bunny spirit from Kaz. Kaz is under a bunny spell. I don't know what the fuck going on. When they got back into the house, I was hoping Kaz would have seen Melinda and been like, let me go ahead and go for Melinda. And I'm not saying this because you black, you should go for the black women's, but it's like just the way this man is just allergic to black. I mean, like, what is going on? What the fuck is going on? For real. And it's crazy because then you see how Micah talks to him and she gets to talk to him crazy. And he lets her get away with it. Micah goes and she has this chat with Holly. And Holly lets her know, listen, like, he was really enjoying our experience. Kaz didn't make it seem like that's what it was when he talked to Micah about the date. And so you have Micah who basically like calls him out. Again, y'all not about to make me believe that this lady's 24. I'm sorry. Y'all not about to make me believe that I'm 10 years older than this lady. Okay? Please.
Why are you putting me in line for?
Because what she said doesn't honor with what we said.
Bitch, what was that?
She was like that, you like giving stuff you had it, you were saying like how much it was proud and like all this things. It's like we literally just told her all the shit. Like,
What she said?
who told you? First of all, we don't get the shit.
I'm okay.
Snappy.
I'm okay.
I just feel like Micah talks to Kaz really crazy. Oh, don't get snappy with me. You're a liar. Like, what? And the episode kind of leaves off with him contemplating whether he wants to stay with Micah or whether he wants to move forward with Holly. So I guess in the next episode, I'll see what he decides to do. But I don't know. I just feel like, why are you on this show letting this white lady talk to you crazy like that during Black Women's Lift Every Voice and Sing Month? Like, what's going on? Are you not embarrassed? The ancestors are watching. Like, I can't. Also, Melinda, Chris did not choose Melinda. Chris still matched up with Tolu, and I was happy to see that because Tolu was definitely worried. But Chris said that he felt that his connection with Tolu was more genuine, and I couldn't agree more. Melinda just did too much. And then Melinda was going from guy to guy to guy, and nobody was biting. So I guess in the next episode, we'll see what happens with Melinda and Holly, but I really feel like Melinda, she just did the most, and I didn't like it. Anyway, y'all, let me know your thoughts on these 3 episodes. I'm gonna go ahead and try to have the next 3 episodes up for you guys by tomorrow, and then basically try to be on time for the finale. But anyway, y'all, let me know your thoughts on this review. Drop it in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
All these diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear. Jessie,